What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Nikki at Night. I am your host, Nikki, and today we're going to be looking at a bunch of viral videos and still images of Bigfoot that the Bigfoot enthusiasts are raving about. Let's take a look.
Special. See the giant trees? What the shit, guys? Is your camera rolling? That's close. You just heard 100.0% a Sasquatch, approximately 80 yards or...
Okay, so this is our good friend, Sylvanic Bigfoot. And this is a person I've been following for quite some time. If you've seen any of his stuff, this guy is super, super hardcore about Bigfoot. And in this video, you're seeing him say that 100% it was a Bigfoot, and you can hear the noise in the background. It's super, super loud, and this is something that's hard for me. But with guys like this, is buddy, you're every time you're out in the woods and you hear a noise and you think it's a knock, it's not a Bigfoot, dude. It could be so many different things. And from what I could tell, is this guy's like close to Canada or maybe in Canada. It's like, man, there's bears. And you got to remember he's always way out in the wilderness. And it's like I've said before, dude, tree branches do fall, and you aren't always going to hear it crack. A tree could be falling over, and it could just smack the ground real hard. There's many, many different things that can cause a loud noise that way. And when you're in the wilderness like that, dude, you hear things from really far away, and if it was really close to you, it's going to be really loud. It's not a Bigfoot throwing a rock or a boulder at you, man.
Right there. Okay, there he is. See that? Right there. He's right there. Eyes in front, they like to hunt. Eyes on the side, they like to hide. So you gotta remember that when you see eye shine coming back at you. And whatever this is, this area right here goes downhill. So whatever's staring at us right now is very fucking big, and it's looking right at us. Fuck me. We're in trouble.
I just wanted to play the volume out a little bit, just saying whatever it is super big going downhill, but we don't know where you are. So the big thing, it'd be nice to know where this person is, because it could be a bear, buddy. It could be a raccoon in a tree. It could be many different animals. I'm not going to say that it is a Bigfoot because I highly, highly doubt it would be. And the it looking at you hiding and to the side, that's insanely ridiculous. But I would have to say that, I mean, that is really creepy, and I would have to just advise you that you need to go. Everybody keeps saying it's a cryptid, Bigfoot. It's not, man. It's probably a predator of some kind. It could be a bear. I mean, it could also be a cat. It's like, buddy, you need to get out of there, man. It's really late at night. That's not safe.
You like your little car, buddy? Let's get inside.
Here's a video that's making the rounds real hot and heavy. This is another one from Jerome Jasper Henson, one of our favorites on this channel. The guy is a absolute gem of Bigfoot information. As you can see here, it just looks like the gentleman just videoing his child in the background right there, right in the middle. It looks like a big figure just disappears right behind. He zooms in. You can see it walk by just a little bit. I've seen all over social media, especially with a lot of the people. You can even see it in some of the comment sections of a lot of these, that this is staged. I mean, it does look very staged to me. I don't know why a Bigfoot would be walking right there. Now, I'm not going to go to say that that's a bear. Black bears do walk on their back feet for a very long time, but I don't know. I'm going to leave it to you for your of your own interpretation of this video.
River State Fish Hatchery in northern Michigan is live streaming a bald eagle's nest. There, two baby eaglets are waiting for their mother's return. People keeping a keen eye on their safety from home begin to notice something very strange in the corner of the screen. The video shows some sort of unidentified creature roaming around the base of the nest. It looks like the beast is foraging back and forth beneath the trees. The creature even turns its head up towards the eaglets. We pushed in so you can get a closer look. It looks like a Sasquatch.
And this is one of the other videos. I wanted to make sure everybody heard the audio first before we started recording. And as you can see, the image is insanely grainy. And you can see the little birds that were in the nest. And now you see it looks like the creature is walking around. And unfortunately, the reason why when I see this specific type of video, like they're saying this is real because, this is a professional camera that was set up for looking at animals in nature and things of that, maybe had something to do with wildlife biology, which is great. That's fantastic that they're doing that. But that still doesn't mean that somebody didn't fake this on purpose. How many people knew that camera was up there? That's the frustrating part about these. However, it could be a bear. Even on the Bigfoot site that somebody sent me this so I could look at it. It does say there's a lot of bears that tend to be in this area and they do move very slowly and they get caught on cameras all the time. So I don't know. It's really weird. It does look like it has long arms, but it still could be a black bear walking on its back legs because black bears walk on their back legs a lot. Just give it a goog.
It worked. The Sasquatch you see was in the shadow of this tree root and barely visible to the naked eye. But thanks to the high sensitivity sensor on this camera, the images I was able to record were very impressive. This Sasquatch is looking down at me, likely shocked by this odd behavior I'm exhibiting.
This is another gem from Jerome Jasper Henson. Listen, that is literally a guy with either oil smeared all over his face or some type of black paint that's all over his face. You can clearly tell that is a man. That is not a Bigfoot. Not going to take a lot of time on this one. Everybody can come up with their own ideas on this. I am very sorry, but that is not a Bigfoot. And here's our last video of the day. And this one is super interesting to me. It says huge Bigfoot finally on camera. The biggest thing I have about this video that I find really, really interesting is how it's moving. It's just kind of like wobbling left and forth. It's not like walking anywhere or hunching anywhere. And the video is so short. It's so short, which a lot of times that's what we find ourselves watching are videos that are super short. As you can see here at the closer to the tailer end of the video, it looks like it's got like a huge arm out. It's just so weird looking. It doesn't even look like what you would think a Bigfoot, what they stereotypically say Bigfoots look like. So I'm just going to have to say this is probably staged just because of the imagery and the videography is just god awful. I want to thank everybody for stopping by and watching with us today. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to binge on some more videos, make sure you go to our channel. And then also, if you want to have a really good laugh, make sure you check out our short clips. Thanks again. We'll see you guys on the next one. Later.